lot of people may think, you know, that you're kind of new to this sport, but you're not new to this sport. Maybe new to the cage sport as such here. But the reality is, ATVs, quads, bikes, as we like to call them, that was your life for many years here in Arizona.
Yeah, it was. It's actually a pretty easy transition to. I raced motocross for 6 or 7 years, and you know, I had a great time with it. We did well. With age comes the cage, I keep hearing people say. And I just kind of got burnt out. You know, that's all you do every weekend, and you know, sometimes you just look around, you want to do something different. And I saw short course racing at Chula Vista for the first time back in 2007, and I was like, what is that? I still want to do that. And that was, and Jason, you know, we had our shop, we had a way to get in with the UTV class, and we made it happen. And then everything I learned in motocross transitions really well over into short course, and line choices, and reading the terrain, and getting through traffic, and you know, anticipating what people are going to do in front of you when you're going to make a pass. All of that stuff, if you've learned that in motocross, you can definitely use it in short course.
Could just transition right over for you without any problem.
Yeah, except for the body weight thing. You can't. I kept trying to pick up the front of my car, my steering wheel. So you can't. Once you commit to a jump, you're committed. So that's the only thing that's different. You know, it's throttle control. You can change how your car jumps, but you got to do it before you leave the ground.
Everybody says that when they transition from motorcycles or ATVs to the car, they're all trying to move around the seat. I've heard Ricky Carmichael talk about it. I've talked Robert Naughton over here, Mark Miller, who does the car stuff. They said, boy, their arms get so tired jerking on the wheel. Hopefully the wheel stays on, by the way. That's really an important facet. Now, I got to believe that ultimately the hope is to get that pro driving career, step up, go play with the big boys with the big toys, because the skills there. Is the opportunity going to come knocking on your door?
Yeah, you know, I think in a series like this, you get a lot of respect to pay your dues. If you start at the bottom, I don't want to say bottom, but you start and you learn how to drive what you're driving, and you don't try to jump into something right away too fast, or you're better than you're not, or underestimate the skill it takes to drive. So, you know, I wanted to come in at kind of the bottom level, and I wanted to learn everything really well. I wanted to learn how to drive. If you can drive something like this well, I think that it's just a matter of seat time and being comfortable with whatever you're learning how to do. So yeah, I think the pro team's on the horizon. I've had people talk to me already actually last month about driving the truck, and I have a couple sponsors who are very interested in putting me in one soon. So I wouldn't do it until I felt as comfortable in that as I do in this. So it's just gonna take a lot of, you know, we're gonna have to build it, we're gonna have to just practice, and then maybe step into racing. So.
Well, I definitely know you know how to put in the hard work, the time, and the effort. You know, physically, you're in great shape. You do this thing week in, week out, just for the racing stuff. You know, it's not just something you jump into, get out of the truck, climb in, and go home at the end of the day.
A lot of fun.
A lot of work and stuff. You know, Sunday's coming up. You think the guys are going to be changing setup for you? What are you going to do? Maybe not tell the secret. Got some thoughts in your mind what you might want to change?
You know, the cars, we've got so dialed in right now, and there was a choice between, are we going to build a new car for this year or run my old car? It's a 4-year-old car, and I'm so comfortable in it that I was like, let's just leave it, let's just race it. I know what I know how it's going to do. I'm so comfortable in my car, so we're really dialed in. The car's doing really well. I know I made a few mistakes out there today. I know where I can make up a little bit of time, but other than that, I mean, there's really nothing. It's just so spot on right now. You know, I just need to make sure that my game's on, and I don't make mistakes, and I need to be as smooth as possible. And when that happens, I do really well.
The mental aspect is very important. A lot of people don't think about that. They think it's just push the pedal to the metal and let it rip, but it isn't that way at all. You know, these folks from Lucas have done a great job promoting their sport, and you've done a great job promoting Lucas. And there's some other folks, though, you'd probably like to say thank you to as well.
Yeah, they're all on the list. No, I'm just kidding. The Tilted Kill actually put a lot of people in right from the start.
Yeah, by the way, if you haven't been to the Tilted Kill, you got to give it a try. It's a great pub. It's a great place to hang out.
It's a great place to eat, awesome food, and great scenery. While racing, you know, first and foremost, obviously, you know, I have a lot of people that have stepped up in the last couple of years. Lone Star, Maxxis, Walker Evans. My shocks are awesome. My wheels from them, Maxxis tires, Simpson Racing. You know, they actually really busted butt on my suit for this weekend, getting it all done and everything. Gosh, I'm trying to think. AEM is a new sponsor I picked up this year. Lucas Oil I got this year. You know, without their help, I don't think we could have done it again. So.
A Well, of course, the Lucas Oil Series is what's bringing the people out to watch this, and they are just a huge player in all the motorsports, marketing and so forth. Great to talk to you. Great to see you as always. Glad to see you're doing so well. I can only say that I hope that we were talking at Firebird, or excuse me, when we go to Speed World. We're at Firebird right now. We go to Speed World for round 2, and we have another edition on the podium with Dave Roches. I think you're going to be one of our mainstays along the way.
Hopefully, that's the plan.
That's the plan. Corry Weller, boy, can she drive him? You bet.